when pursuing your dreams, one of the most important things you have to understand is that it will never come to you. Okay? That's why it's dream pursuing. You got to go after it. You have to line it up. So we know that we have to have a destination. We have to know where we're going, right? And we know that it'll never come to us, not coming to you. You understand what I'm saying? Now I got a flight, right? I got a trip that's coming up, my birthday, January 1st. I'm going to Chicago. Alright? Going to Chicago. We know at this time of year in Chicago it's what? Cold. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. So what I'm gonna do before I get to Chicago, I'm gonna give me some gloves. I'm probably gonna give me some boots. I'm gonna make sure my jacket big enough. I'm gonna give me a hat, cover my ears and all that kind of stuff. I want to be more prepared, right? I want to be prepared for when I get to Chicago. You understand what I'm saying? And that's my trip. In comparison to that, when you're pursuing your dreams right now, y'all in prep stage, y'all in prep mode. Right now, y'all in school, and I know half the time the teacher dealing with certain subjects, and you like, man, I don't use this in my day-to-day. It's like they teaching me something that I don't need. How many of y'all ever said that? You ever felt like that? Yeah? You feel like they teaching you something you don't need, but what's really going on is the information that's being given is information that you'll use either on the journey or when you get to your destination. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't take none of that information that you're getting from the teachers for granted. It's something that you will use when you're going somewhere. In your pursuit, you'll use it. So you can't trip on feeling like that this ain't something that's necessary right now. You can't feel like that. It's just like me. Well, I'm getting prepared for Chicago. Now here, it ain't that cold. But I'm getting it while I'm here. I'm getting everything I need while I'm here. So when I get there, I'm ready. Because if I don't, and I get there, if I don't get everything that I need, and I wait till I get to Chicago, I'm going to be uncomfortable. Because now I got to rip and run in the cold to try to get those things that I need in order to make sure I'm comfortable and I'm warm. You feel what I'm saying? All it's about is being prepared. That's your prep stage. You get it now before you get on your trip, before you start pursuing. You're getting this information now while you're on your way, before you get there, because when you get there, you want to be ready. I want to jump out the plane and I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be good. How many of us ever been on a flight? Yeah? A few of us? Here's how it works. Most of the time, especially when we first start going places, when we start lining up to try to pursue something or we want to go places, what happens is when we book our flight, we tend to book flights that we can afford, okay? We book flights we can afford. And most times when we book flights that we can afford, that flight that we book is going to have a layover. Who know what a layover is? Let me tell you what a layover is. A layover, this is what it is. You got a starting point, right? This is your starting point. Now your destination is here, okay? Starting point, destination here. What'll happen is when you got to get a flight with a layover, because it's the cheaper flight, something you can afford, you're going to have a flight going to start here, and it may stop here, over here in another city, another state, and it may stop here, and then it continue, and boom, it land at your destination. You feel what I'm saying? So the layover is these two spots that it stopped at before it reaches the destination. You got me? That's the layover. Now, layover can be an hour, 2 hours, it can be a little longer. But you gotta get over there, you gotta chill out, you gotta wait till they say, okay, it's ready, you ready for your next flight to the next spot before you get to your destination. You feel me? Now, here it is in comparison to life and our pursuit of our dreams. This is what happens. Now, we already know we're going. We all just said we got dreams, we head to success. We already know what we're trying to do, right? So what happens is we start somewhere, and when we get started, When we get over here to our layover, a lot of time we get caught up. You feel what I'm saying? In the layover. How we get caught up in the layover in comparison to real life and what we do in real life, basically is this. We may get connected with certain people, female, okay? You get connected with a female and you meet her over here in your layover, right? And she cute, she got it going on and all that. You like her, right? Now, you liking her, but one thing we know is you're on your way somewhere, right? So in reality, you really don't got time to entertain a whole lot of that. You got somewhere to go. You got to connect the flight. But what happened is we get caught up. She cute. We can't, she cute. You like her, right? So what happened is you start chopping it up with it and you don't even want to leave. Now you don't want to even go. You don't even want to go no more. Because she cute. And now you all caught up in that relationship and you trying to start a long-term relationship while you in your layover. You feel me? You ain't made it to where you're trying to go. You in your layover and you trying to start a long-term relationship when you on your way somewhere. And that's what happened. We get caught up. And this is life. This is in your pursuit. You got to understand that. You're going somewhere. But we get caught up. And we hang out right there because we like her. Because she cute. We don't want to go nowhere. So we end up right there. Chilling. In our layover. And it may not be for everybody. Some of us got different hang-ups. Some of y'all hang-ups may be social media. Or video games. Video games? Who on the video games? Social media. Who crazy on social media? Like you on the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, and all. We be on that, huh? This what y'all do in your layover. You put your earplugs in, and you sitting back and you chilling, and you're on your deal, right? You're on your phone, and your earplugs in, so you can't hear nothing going on around you. All you hear is the music or whatever it is you listen to in your ears, the video game. You into what you're doing. And you so caught up into it while you in your layover that you miss your flight. Why? Because at the end of the day, whether it's a person or whether it's one of these social media or video, you're distracted. You're not focused. You started out focused because when I asked y'all just now, everybody said, hey, I'm dreaming. I got somewhere to go. I'm in pursuit. Right? But since we couldn't just get there and we got to go through the process, when we go through the process, we get caught up. We get caught up. And I'm giving y'all this now, so since you're in your pursuit, you got to know what to look for. And some of y'all don't even, so you don't struggle with the female thing, you're good in that area, and you ain't really crazy about the internet. But you start here, you got to go here first before you get here, right? So when you get here, you got your boys over there in that city. You lay over 3 hours, right? So your boy know you got a layover over here. He like, man, well, when you get here, I'm going to come pick you up. We'll kick it for an hour, and I'll get you back to your flight so you can go and get to where you're going, right? Nothing wrong with that. That's cool. Okay, you jump in with your boy. Y'all go kick it for a little bit. You're having fun. You ain't seen him in a while. Y'all rolling. Everything cool. What happened? He say, look, man, it's a party tonight. You need to stay. We need to go to the party tonight. And what you do? Man, this is live. Man, let me just see if I can change my flight time, and I'll just be out tomorrow, and I'll continue. I hit the net, boom, and I get there. So you say, cool, I'm gonna do it. They let you do it. You change your flights. Now you done hung out with your boy. Y'all went out and had a blast. Funky good time. Then they had a good time at the party, right? So what happens is your boy say, man, that was a good time. Yeah, that was a good time. I ain't had that much fun and I don't know how long. One of the best days of my life. I had a blast. You know what I'm saying? Man, we're doing the same thing tonight. You're like, okay. okay, well, they let me do it once. Let me just see, man. I gotta go. I'm going somewhere, but let me just see. It ain't gonna hurt for me to hang out one more night, man. Let me just try it. Boom, they let you do it. Now you're there one more night, right? And you're doing the same thing. And the crazy part about it is, you had another good time. It was fun again, 2 times in a row. You feel me? 2 times in a row, you had a blast. Now, of course, here go your boy, man. Look, I'm gonna just be real with you. This is what we do. Out here, this is what we do. You had fun? Both days? Yeah. This is what we do. 7 days a week, I got somewhere for us to go. 7 days a week? Really? So now, you caught up in the party life. And all you want to do is party. Have fun. Now, you started off in pursuing your dreams. You had a destination to get to. But the distraction was the homies. The homies want to go to the party. You want to be at the party. But you really got somewhere to go. And they know, but they don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Because they more focused on having fun right now. And we get caught up in the having fun right now. And we lose track of the fact that we were going somewhere. You feel me? That's just a few things that you get caught up on that y'all got to look out for in your pursuit to your dreams. You got to understand, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a cakewalk. It's for real. Because when you involve life into where you're trying to go, it's a lot of things that get in your way. A lot of things get in your way. And they're nothing more than a distraction. Get you off focus, and now you don't even see. You caught up with the chick, you don't even see where you were going. You ain't even thinking about it no more. You so locked in on Instagram and Facebook and all that social media stuff, you don't take care of none of your business, don't do none of your work, homework don't get taken, none of that. You just caught up and you ain't even thinking about your destination where you started off at. You started here and you had a purpose, you had somewhere you were going. And you ain't thinking about it. The homie that came through for you, showed you a good man, you just out of there. Some of us won't suffer, we don't have no problem with that. Some of us do the right thing. Just everything right. We take care of business in school, homework on point. We fill out applications for jobs, we're waiting on answers from that. We filling out applications, get to college and getting scholarships and things like that, and we just waiting for it to come through. So in the layover, when you're in the layover and you waiting on stuff like that, and you've done everything you're supposed to do, you don't have no distractions or none of that kind of stuff, you focus, you can't get discouraged at that point when you know you've done everything that you were supposed to do. At that point, it ain't about the distraction that's throwing you off your game. Your flight not canceled, it's just delayed. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to learn to be patient when we know that we've done everything we were supposed to do. That's just a test of your patience then. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're going to have that too. You're going to have a situation where you know that you done limit yourself out. There's nothing more that I can do. Now the only thing that you have to do, the only thing you're responsible for doing is being patient. Sit back. Keep your ears open. Because the phone gonna ring, or over the intercom they're gonna tell you, hey, your flight has arrived and your connecting flight is ready to leave. And you right back on your way. You feel me? You right back on your way. So we can't get discouraged about the delay process either. But the whole point is to make sure that you hear the information that you need, that you're not distracted by people, places, and things.